Alright. This is Turrican. I don't know if this is considered a good port of Turrican or not. If it is, I probably don't like Turrican much as a game because I've messed with this before. And it's something. But European games are always have this design where you almost have to inch forward because they throw so much at you, and this game's certainly no exception in that way. As you can see, though, the graphics are pretty cool and like the animation's good. It's an intense action game. I mean, it's not exactly Contra hardcore or anything, but it's definitely closer to something like that than just about anything else in the US card library. Is it the best running gun on the system? I have no idea. I mean, certainly not if you include Turbografx, because that's a great port of of Ghouls and Ghosts that the Turbografx got. But there's not much else in PC Engine HuCard that competes. The Shinobi port's kind of shitty. There's a lot of not good running guns like Vig's Tactical Gladiators and stuff like that. So this is certainly way, way better than that. And up is still jump, just like on the Commodore version, so they didn't change a lot. And you have a button, but you can also just hit up. See, I've already been hit by something. This is amazing. Oh, you can go left from the very beginning. Interesting. Is there a point? Oh yeah, there is. Is that like a 1-up or something? I'll have to keep paying attention to this stuff. I'm almost dead already. There's really awkward stuff too. Like if you fall here and you hit left, if you're standing next to a wall in an area that you drop down on, you can't even turn around. Not that you can fire through walls anyway, so it doesn't matter. But there's a lot of I can't turn around, and it feels like I should be able to. Not the best feel. Say, not something most people will probably care for. Oh gosh. Probably fire might help. Some of this stuff. Some of it I have no idea what it even does. Oh, that's awful. Oh no. This game is filled with devious traps. Is this like an objective or something? No, that's just another way to die. Sure. Hey. This is the very beginning. That time I got a 1-up. I don't think I got a 1-up the first time. I think I missed it somehow. Oh, such a brutal ass game. Just straight up stupid, right? I don't know how much time I'm gonna spend on this heinously evil game. I mean, it's not like a bad game. It really is just that hard. It's just so dumb. It's like silly hard. Almost like a co-op version of Contra or something. Where it's like, yeah, it's just goofy. We're just gonna throw shit directly at your face, so you can't even get through one level. I do like this laser a lot. If I'm real slow, maybe I can make it work. Oh god. There's so many unfair ways they screw you. Oh, you can do this too, I forgot about this. And now I'm getting some skills levels. Oh my god, skills I didn't even know I had. It's weird that I find myself pressing up to jump. It was almost like it was made to be played that way. Also, because I'm using the turbo fire button, it's oddly separates my jump and shooting buttons. Oh, fuck. Fuck, what? How am I supposed to do this? This is just terrible control here. I don't understand. The control's just so bad there. Maybe I was supposed to work my way left and go back up. Are there difficulty options? Come on, man. No. Odd. And yeah, I'm aware that I can like switch items and use like the temporary powers that those offer out. I don't know what all advantages there may not be there in certain parts, but that, you know what? Maybe that's the kind of thing I need to explore when I get stuck like I was, though. Maybe rolling into a ball or something is the solution. I don't know. That's not great. Okay, nice. What? Why did it scroll down? It doesn't scroll down on the other parts. It's so weird. The not being able to see around you shit is really frustrating. But I mean, a lot of the game's challenges are intentionally based around it too, so it's not like it's bad per se. Oh yeah, so here's the deal. You do have to do this differently somehow, right? Haha. This looks like maybe it's a secret for the ball. How do you turn into a ball? There's so many weird things in this game I don't understand. Oh, that's the set of mine. How do you turn into a ball? It's down and jump. Okay. Now I had to see. Gosh, there's a lot of more controls and moves than this would appear at first. There's a little bit to learn. Oh man, it's just the edge. Oh, it's because I gotta go vertical from here, I'm sure. Oh. Now I understand that what that thing is at the beginning of the level. I should have stocked up when I had the chance. Is it like an infinite? Feels like it's an infinite amount of shit almost. Not, but it's a lot. That's rough. Why am I not allowed to exit? Why am I being terrorized instead of being allowed to exit? Yeah, this is getting interesting. At least we made it to another level. Yeah, I don't hate this. I think this is pretty cool. Yeah, this is the big fist. Oh, big fist got me. This might actually, yeah, be the best running gun on the Turbografx. Did it not get a Japanese release? Is this one game it can actually boast that's super cool that Japan did not get? I guess super cool might be stretching. I'd say this is about a 7 out of 10. That's pretty fun. I'm having a good time with it. Hard. It might be even better than that. It depends on how hard of a game you want and how important, like, how accepting you are of the game's feel. I guess that's probably the best way to describe it. This is an odd, punchy European little thing where it's like stuff rushes you on the screen and whatever. Do I have to fight the fist right away? Is that really what's going on? What does the other one do? What does the fly do? Why can't I select the fly? Oh, that's the mine. That's what that is. Like, oh, laser upgrade, and then no, the jump just didn't respond and decided to make me dive off the edge instead. That happens in this game. The controls are what they are, man. Oh, shit. That worked. I'm a genius. Although there's really not any reason to be all the way back here, so maybe not. I have to use that more often for sure. Is there some way? I don't know. Is there somewhere else I can go? Oh yeah, I shouldn't have come up to the left in the first place, huh? Well, this is just awful because the controls are awful. There we go. I finally get it. Troll shit. Oh shit. It's a game over, huh? Man, this is tough. Yeah, fuck you. starting a level with the boss is also kind of cool. This is a much worse turn than the first one. I fell for it again. Yeah, all of this type of stuff here where you're climbing and they just throw enemies at you and they just kind of randomly sometimes run into me. It's just, that's so unsatisfying, and I hate to say it, it's just such like this common like game design flaw that European games tend to have, in my experience. It's a sloppiness that I don't know why. I don't know why it's so pervasive in their game design. Like it's weird. It's a little weird. Like, it's something you almost more expect in arcade games because they're designed to take your money, so they're not necessarily gonna lean towards being as fair, especially with like random elements and stuff. But this game seems much more aggressive about just randomly throwing like possibly undodgeable shit at you. And maybe I'm wrong about its undodgeability. I don't know. Like that, for example. It feels, I mean, is it predictable? Am I supposed to know it's there? It's much more satisfying to play a game where, like, yeah, I know that's there now, and I'm gonna destroy it. Oh, here's a new thing. Oh, here's a new thing. You know what I mean? Rather than, oh, this time this thing randomly fucked you. This time it did. Now cool. And I know the next thing randomly fucked you. Like, I don't know. That just seems very sloppy. The good news is I think the console games actually get tighter in that regard and don't suffer from that like after this necessarily. Yeah, it's just a shockingly hard and arcade-like game in a way, but very, very cool. It's fun. Um, did I run out of continues, or did I just fail to continue? Oh well, whatever. I'll probably give it another go from the beginning, but I need a quick break here. And yeah, we'll play it for another little while before we switch over to Super Turrican, which is a surely better game. If it's not, we'll move on to Super Turrican 2. I was kind of saving Super Turrican 2 and Mega Turrican possibly for tomorrow. And those games might even be good enough to split up into separate streams. Especially depending on how long, excuse me, I may or may not be on. Because I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea what's going on. I think my next 2 weekends are a lot busier than this one now, so I should get in some stream time. Yeah, anyway, we'll take a quick break and then we'll do some more Turrican. We'll give it at least one more good go before I move on to Super Turrican. Thanks for watching. Alright. What level is that? 4-1? My god. Yeah, I'm not getting that far. Try some stuff though. Since I am in fact slowly learning how to play this. There we go, that's how you do that. shit. That's exactly what I didn't want to have happen. I think we're fucked. Oh no, I somehow survived all that, got my health back, and fell in a hole. Interesting. Easy to do there. It's almost like a bullshit trap that they put in the game to trick you. Not being able to see and like blind jumps are like just a huge part of this game's problem. Like the blind jumping is just that took 2 lives in a row just from nothing. For nothing. Over nothing. This palette fading stuff as you move is interesting too. A little weird, maybe even. It's interesting how much easier it is to get through a level like the second time once you've done it once. Though the memorization does help, but it's interesting. It both does that and screws you with RNG. So. Only 53,000 points that time. That's a lot better. This game must have a handicapping system that I absolutely do not understand whatsoever. Because I've had that thing die in very few hits before, too. You have to shoot it from the back, does it matter? It seemed like it was genuinely glitched or something that time. What the fuck? Oh shit. Yeah. Why not? Why not blow me up in midair? Excellent. Cheese factory. God damn, that's never gonna not cheap me out. Yeah, they do limit your continues. That's all you really get to go on it. So yeah, beating the second level of this would be an extreme challenge. but it's fun. I mean, it's. I think a lot of people are gonna not agree with me on a 7 here, and just being a good game, and that's kind of where it lands. Because you're either gonna have really strong feelings about Turrican because of your history with Turrican, or you're seeing something that is like obviously not Contra, and you're like, look at this crap. So let's just kind of cover it real quick here. Um, if you love Turrican and you think it's a 10 out of 10 game or a 9 out of 10 game or something, and you think it's fantastic because it was your favorite game on the Commodore, that is understandable. This game was not as common back then. Would be better amongst the genre when it actually when and where it came out on the Commodore, which just didn't have a library with as many, especially this polished. This feels not that polished for a console game. It feels very polished for like a micro PC game of that era, and just really would have been a cut above. Sort of the way that the original Duke Nukem games were on PC, or Commander Keen, just because we didn't have platform or run and gun games that ran well on that hardware, so it seemed much better than it probably really is. But then it helps that the music and the graphics are great too. So I get it. I mean, I would rate it much higher probably on Commodore, and it's probably a better version of the game anyway. I mean, I'd have to play it to know for sure, but I wouldn't be surprised. Um, that being said, on PC Engine, it doesn't have a lot of competition either, which also kind of helps it out. Still think it's a good game, and one of the best run and guns you could get on HuCard. But I mean, as far as action games go, I mean, this is a console that's got like R-Type and stuff. And as far as if you count like the Japanese library and stuff like that, you've got a lot of great games as well. Stuff like Rondo of Blood or whatever. So making something like this not as much of a standout, but still solid. It's just very, very difficult. That's the main thing you probably need to know before you play yourself some Turrican. As you're getting into a game, it's very difficult. You have to kind of inch around. You've got to learn exactly which weapons to use in which part. You got to figure out its weapon and move system because it's got a few things. It's got that select button toggle to go through the different stuff. It's got the hold down on button for beam. It's got the down and jump to do the roll into a ball. There's a few things you need to know. So, but yeah, like mastering the moves and stuff is what it's all about. And it's just a really, really rough and tough game. I think that the Super Nintendo follow-up smooths it out a lot and is like maybe a lot more approachable. So we're gonna check that out here in just a second after a quick break. I'm gonna spend more time with it probably than I did with this because it's probably a lot more fun to spend time with. So I think in some ways it's a remake though. I think it's got the giant fist thing again. Maybe some other elements. It doesn't matter because we never got to them. Furthest we're seeing in the game is through these demos here. So anyway, I'll switch it up, and I'll be right back. Thanks for watching. Back soon with Super Turrican. was digging that mode 7. You know, this stream might end abruptly because my dogs are at the groomers and they somehow get back early. Then I will jump off here to go get them. So this can be very short, but maybe not. It's probably won't be. Probably will be not short at all. Beam line. Okay. So that's only like, that's A and not R that they say there, right? Might be both. Oh, let's go ahead and put it on easy too, since this is such a fucking, you know how this is. And they love the mode 7 here. They're all about it. Oh, this is bothering me. A wire in the way. These power ups. Man, the scrolling and everything is already so much better. So much more playable. There we go. I'm still trying to press up to jump, which is weird. It's weird how that feels like the natural thing to do in Turrican. We've got environmental hazards, alright. Damn. I still got blown into a hole. And again. This is awful. This is on easy. My god, look at this. What? This is a platforming nightmare. What? Oh my god. Glad that's over. Is that just that one short part? Yep, they still have that too. Oh, and that. There's some trick to getting. Oh man. Screw you. Those are not worth messing with. Lesson learned. And those are some tenacious, hellacious enemies. Alright. Mode 7 Fist. Oh, hell yeah. Of course it is.
Power up.
Interesting. What's the deal here? Got sort of short hobbit. Enough won't be here. Probably not. Here I am. That's a shame. That was good. Surprisingly slick move. It's really a lot of time to kill something like this, huh? Or does this won't kill something? I guess this doesn't do actually. It just freezes them. I see. Okay, good to know. I'm not gonna figure this shit out. Fuck this thing. Oh, damn. sorry, but I need at least half of a second to respond to the fucking screen. Can we just do that? That's how they decide to end the level, huh? Okay. That was a text from a friend just saying that GameStop is a depressing place. I guess he had to go into one for some reason. Dear God. Wasting these bombs, but I mean, it's just so awful here. I'm gonna be dead in a second anyway, might as well use them. The button layout's so much better here on Super Nintendo also, and now I'm getting used to it, and not trying to push out to jump and stuff. Everything is smart and laid out well. You still have access to most all the same powers you did in the first game, in a different form. Better at jumping. It'll take a million years. Actually, there's a timer too. You have to start thinking about it when you're doing shit like that. You're like, oh god, is this ever gonna end? Go at the end for me. There we go. The old game over anyway. 3 continues, hell yeah. Ooh. Really have no reason to be doing that or any of that. Ugh. What is going on here? Like this part not powered up sucks pretty bad. Just running down with radius syndrome. Continuing is barely worth it because you lose all your power-ups. Yeah, I can see that it's kind of stupid. You kind of got to do it all in one go. Yeah, I'm definitely going to end up having to continue on the same level. I'm just trying to sit here and decide if I should. Maybe there's a much better way to do this, and I could have done it that way. It's really hard to say. Understand that's just weird. Doesn't even really make sense. This is where I died last time anyway. I'll do it again. I think that there's probably a better way to get through the level. The vertical climb with the turrets is obviously the problem. There's got to be a way maybe around that, or spam through it better or something. Oh, I see. I see how I screwed myself out of all the bonuses. Yeah, see, now I'm set up better for it. It's all about being set up for it. There's a different way to go here, down and to the right. feel like I should at least try. Yeah, this might be the better way, I don't know. Oh no, it doesn't go all the way through. Never mind. Or does it? It's not going to go this way. Doesn't need to go this way. Come on, man. A little bit of a collision detection issue there. That's all right. I'm dumb. I got some of that. I should have left the platform and used the platform, of course. That's the less dumb way to do it. Okay, that was definitely the right move, the right time. Nice. Yeah, just some pro gamer shit, you know. I have no idea what I'm doing. I gotta hit the head, gotta hit the head. Makes sense. I was like, it's you and me, man. It's almost over. Got almost exactly half the diamonds. Oh, this area looks familiar because I believe that these graphics are sort of used in Mega Turrican, which we'll get to at some point here. I know exactly what to do here. Isn't Mega Turrican's first area similar to this? Looks like it is. Come on. Got something special you've never done in this area until you go through it. Troll shit.
One up.
I really don't know where they're going. Oh, here, I see. They do point the way. Not that complicated.
Power up.
This music is crazy. Very atmospheric.
Power up.
Can I go to the right here? Shit. Let's continue.
Power up.
L and R mapped. I had to check it and I knew it was waste a bomb, but I did waste a bomb. And they're not mapped the way you think they are. You think L would be the bomb. It's R. And L is the hook, which is awkward. It's very awkward to use. Yeah, I was going back down, up the way I went down last time, wasn't I? I'm confused now. I'm very low on health too, I'm struggling here.
Power up.
Yeah, just when I needed that health, right? Alright, I guess I'm not getting there anyway. I don't understand how this is supposed to go anywhere. There we go. This is what I want to do, but not where I want to do it. I don't understand how that's supposed to work. Gosh, that was very hard to do. It basically cost me this life, so I'm gonna need that extra life that it gave me. Power-ups out of them before we move on. Move on to where? Fuck if I know. Is it this way? You can't move on that way, there's nothing there. Well, it's really frustrating because you're basically fighting the control everywhere, all the time. They're pushing you constantly. Really? Surprising. Seems about right. Oh man. Oh man. I don't know if I can do this. I wish I knew the minimum distance for jumping that. It's not much though. Yeah, I'm not coming anywhere close on this. I think I know the timing on it very well at all. I don't get or particularly care for that. Game's real fun though. Just a crappy area there. I'm sure whatever, once you know the trick, it's not a big deal, but it might be one of those have to look it up to even know kind of things. Mostly harmless. Alright. I'll be back in just a moment. We'll give it another go. Thanks for watching. Let's give this another shot. Give it another go. There we go.
One up.
What a dickhead.
Power up.
This part sucks. Must be a get to it from the other side kind of thing. Yeah, some of Turrican one's quirks, Turks. Some of its quirks stick around. Turrican quirks. But some of them, I mean, but a lot of it's just polished out a lot more, especially the screen not moving around and everything being a blind jump. That was awful. The game is a lot more predictable because of that, and it makes it easier to master.
Power up. Power up.
Oh yeah, it's just now striking me that this is Factor 5. And Factor 5 are the same ones that made the Rogue Squadron games. I really need to go back and correct my post about Rogue Squadron 2. Also, because I've gotten it to work better in Dolphin, in my opinion, of its change. It's definitely probably a fun game. It's not an easy game to get working in an emulator, right? But it's a fun game. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed Rogue Squadron 1. If you watch my stream on it, you can see how good of a time that is. That's some really good stuff. I'd say it's pretty debatable whether that or Shadows of the Empire is the more fun game for Star Wars for Nintendo 64. But that is an embarrassment of Star Wars riches for the N64, because those are both really good games. I don't think Factor 5 had anything to do with Shadows of the Empire. I'm not sure who the developer on that one is. I have to look it up. Factor 5 seemed like they're really good at technical stuff. And I think some of these guys went on to do Rendering Rangers also. I don't know if it was under the same company though. I think Rendering Rangers only ended up coming out in Japan, even though it's Western developed. I already did a stream of it. Great game. It's a lot easier than this, but they're pretty much equally fun though. They're just different. Raging Rangers would be more fun maybe if it was a little more challenging, but I mean, I may have been playing it on easy also, so I may be wrong about that anyway. But it has shooter sections to mix it up, which is cool. Not sure if they did Mega Turrican. Curious to see who gets the credit on that one. There we go. I knew I saw something here. What the? Okay. Excuse me. Okay, game. It's all about figuring out the right angle, right? Isn't there a way to do this? There we go. Oh, that works so beautifully. This doesn't, though. There's nothing to shoot. Shit. It's me giving up. Shit. Oh, screw you, game. I want that extra man.
One up.
Did Factor 5 do the Super Nintendo, like, Super Star Wars games? I'm gonna look and see what they developed. Because those games are pretty rad, too. I want to do them at some point. They kind of have a similar frustration curve, but general arcade sensibility that this game has, I guess. Hard to describe, but they have something in common. I'm really bad at the Indiana Jones one. I've never really been able to get anywhere on it. We'll probably get around to playing it someday.
Power up.
I need to do a lot better at this. That's cool. They let me continue on the spot. I don't know what determines that. Oh. sloppy there. Oof. I didn't even know there was something down there. I was just looking at the reward. Not really worth it, probably. It's pretty dangerous. Is there one up at the end? There is, but you can't get to it from that side. Just health from that side, so that's kind of a scam. Does it ever eventually work? I have to walk when they're up, it's a lot easier. And then you die. Great move. Think of it as a health refill.
Power up.
That's where it came from. So I guess I'm going here. Why didn't I get this guy?
Power up.
I don't know that any of that was worth it in any way. what other direction I would go though, so maybe. What do they want from me here? I forgot. Going to the... No, I can't. Oh, yeah, you probably can. Stupid. Not some stupid hidden platform or anything? Oh wait, no, I already did that. There's this, but that's like really crazy hard to get through. Might as well though, since I don't know what else to do. There we go. This must be where I needed to go. Well, no. I can't because that's... Again, there's no hidden platform or anything. So again, I'm going back even further. How did that not die? How did that not die? Let's see you now. Now the trick is to just not lose my mind from the platforming. As long as I can do that, we're fine. This isn't exactly an exit either. I'm genuinely lost. It's making my hands tired. What a bullshit level. Okay, well this is like the very beginning of the level. I went the wrong direction. That's really something. Couldn't have found a better item at a better time. Oh god. How? How do you do it? Can anybody even explain to me how to make this fair? Come on. If there's no way to do it without getting hit, it shouldn't be in the game. Even on its highest difficulty, in my opinion. I think games should be entirely based around skill. Like, I'd really like to not have to deal with shit like that. Like, I just feel like, yeah, they're just eating my lives right now for nothing. I shouldn't have even come down here. It's very stupid.
Power up.
This is what getting just the extra life and then bailing. I didn't hit anything. It's like the platforms block everything, or that. I don't guess that's just stupid fucking bomb. Yeah.
One up.
Trying to remember. Oh yeah, I know where I need to go. And I hit the wrong button. Let's see if I can get back in the swing of it. God. Never mind. What? It's basically a free one up there because they know how unfair that part is. It's ridiculous. That's a recycled death from before. Oh, this is the part I couldn't get past anyway. Oh, what an idiot. Well, this life's lost. We know we can't make that. I see now, though. Wrong button. Amazing. Nice! I did it. That's a big fat fart of a thing. I wonder if you get anything for defeating that monster generator on the right, or if it's not even worth it. I'm going to try anyway. Is there a reason to do this? You can't stand on that lip. Oh, this is probably the dumbest way to die ever.
Power up.
Oh, I mean, health. That I didn't really need. Shit. Really? Okay. At this point I'll take their word for it, but it's hard to believe. That's not the way though. Oh yeah, this will drive me insane. This is exactly what I'm not into. Fuck. Damn it, I knew I was gonna fuck that up. That's not like that.
Power up.
Run out of time. Hard not to when you have fucking games. Forces you to inch along, basically. I really dislike the timing because that's basically like being punished for being successful in this game. Damn. Damn, I have no idea why I even went for that. It was just stupid. sure if I'll be able to make it through this part, like mentally. My character's not in danger of dying here necessarily, except possibly from time, but I might die mentally. This is just so fucking shitty. Can you just be done with it, please? I'm genuinely curious about what I've accomplished here. Is this broken? Am I not supposed to be here? I think this might be something broken and I'm not actually supposed to be there. I don't know. God damn. I probably made some bad decisions. All things told. This seems really simple. Shouldn't I just be going? Oh no, you can't escape that way. Never mind. Oh, I need to destroy these. Durr. Okay. did that really poorly. Because I barely understand what I'm looking at here. It's one of the things that take multiple tries. Ooh, got a little mode 7. Shit. Anyway, that was Super Turrican. And my plan, hopefully, if it works out, and I don't see why it shouldn't, is tomorrow I'll get on and we'll do Super Turrican 2 and Mega Turrican. Super Turrican 2 I do remember being exceptionally good. Mega Turrican I barely played, and but it seems really like it's probably really cool. So a lot to check out there. Should be really fun. These games are really well programmed and play well to their hardware actually. So I had a lot of fun with it. Turrican, original game, giant pain in the ass. Cool though, pretty cool game. Super Turrican, super cool. 8 out of 10, I'd say, easy. And the sequels, I believe, even better. So anyway, that was Super Turrican. Thanks for checking it out, and have a good weekend.